Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadama Yam Darati Swaparantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapatakalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrijatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते कुपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषाभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये पंचकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवारि पाश्चात्यरिषतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासारि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Why no one is joining? What's happening?
I'm not sure, Prabhu. Maybe they join later because I started earlier today. But I don't know why no one is ready because I see there are 16 people online, but I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they are basically meditating in Parabrahma. Okay. This is I think this is a mysterious kind of thing, right? So it's showing that 16 online,
Yes,
and they
Prabhu.
possibly show these messages, but they don't respond immediately.
Yes, Prabhu. I don't know what they're doing. What time is in India? It's only 8
It's eight,
o'clock.
eight, eight, 8, 7. Yeah, it's very early.
Yes, Prabhu. But everyone, I think everyone is at home usually at 8.
Yeah. So Prabhu, what is this like 1 degree temperature in Helsinki? Right?
Yes, Prabhu. We have 2. Haribo.
2 degree. Oh wow. What
No,
kind of weather?
there's gonna be again snow.
So how you understand it? Who is this
No.
ISM teacher?
Seas first water, then snow.
What do you mean by water? Rain, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, let's read the conclusion. Haribol. It's short one. Very decent.
Dandavat Pranam Godura Prabhu, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Haribol. Hare Krishna, Garuda Prabhu, and ISKM teacher. Tandat Pranam, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Dandavat Pranam ISM teacher Prabhu. I don't know who and who this is. Jai Srila
Haribol,
Prabhupada.
it's Sham Govinda Prabhu.
Okay. Haribol. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Prabhu's physics model based otherwise Srila Prabhupada. I'm not any
Pranam, Jai Shri
ISKM
Prabhupada.
teacher, but somehow okay. Just the account.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
So, which book are you reading?
This scientific basis of Krishna consciousness.
Oh, nice, nice.
But it's the last, like Then we are just reading the conclusion. It's like few pages on it left.
Oh, okay.
Saurabh Prabhu, do you want to read?
Yeah, Prabhu, I can read. Yeah.
Carry on. Thank you, Prabhu.
In a transcendental discourse between Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Ramananda Rai, one of the greatest devotees of the Lord inquired from Ramananda Rai, what is the highest standard of education? Ramananda immediately replied that the highest standard of education is to know the signs of Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam says that Vasudeva, another name of Lord Sri Krishna or God, is the ultimate object of knowledge. Vasudeva para Veda, Vasudeva para Mata, Vasudeva para Yoga, Vasudeva para Kriya, Vasudeva param Jnanam, Vasudeva param Tapa, Vasudeva param Dharma, Vasudeva para Bhuti. In the revealed scriptures, the ultimate object of knowledge is Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead. The purpose of performing sacrifice is to please Him. Yoga is for realizing Him. All fruitive activities are ultimately rewarded by Him only. He is supreme knowledge, and all severe austerities are performed to know Him. Religion, dharma, is rendering loving service unto Him. He is the supreme goal of life. The process of realizing Him is to render unalloyed devotional service, bhakti, unto the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, and his bona fide representative, the spiritual master in secret successor. Lord Sri Krishna declared to Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, only by undivided uh, devotional service can I be understood as I am standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. The conditioned living entities should perform yajnas, sacrifice, for the satisfaction of Vishnu, Krishna. Vishnu is also called Jnaneshwara, the Lord of all sacrifice, a Jagyeswara, possibly. In Bhagavad Gita, the all merciful Sri Krishna says to Arjuna, O best of the Kuru dynasty, without sacrifice, one can never live happily on this planet or in this life. What then of the next? Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the mercy incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna introduced the Sankirtana Yajna, the chanting and glorification of the names of God. Past 500 years ago, for the deliverance of all men in this age of Kali. The Lord's incarnation is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam as follows. Krishna Varnam Isa Krishnam Sangha Pangastra Parsadam Jaggai Sankirtana Prayer Jajantihi Sumedhesa. In this age of Kali, people who are endowed with sufficient intelligence will worship the Lord, who is accompanied by his associates by performance of Sankirtana Yajna. Srila Prabhupada states, Kirtana means Hari Kirtana, glorification of Hari, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and no other Kirtana is recommended. It is also stated in the Brihan Naradiya Puran. Okay. Yeah, I think it's actually written because, in Srila Prabhupada went from Bengal, from here basically many people do Kali Kirtan, Durga Kirtan, like that.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
those are not actually Kirtan.
Yeah.
Real Kirtan is, yeah, Prabhu. For that reason, possibly Srila Prabhupada mentioned this.
Yes,
Mhm.
Prabhu.
Yeah. Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Iva Kevalam, Kalo nasteba gati anatha. In this age of Kali, the only means of deliverance is chanting the holy name of Lord Hari Krishna. There is no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way. This process of Hari Kirtana is to chant the Mahamantra, the great chanting for deliverance. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In the Padma Purana, it is stated, there is no difference between the holy name of the Lord and the Lord Himself. As such, the holy name is as perfect as the Lord Himself in fullness, purity, and eternity. The holy name is not a material sound vibration, nor has it any material contamination. So this is proving that holy name means we can hear this chanting from anyone. If there is no option, we can, if anyone chanting, the name cannot be contaminated by
Yes.
material. Yeah. How the holy name of the Lord can be chanted constantly. It's mercifully described by Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself in his Siksha. One can chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking himself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. We therefore humbly request everyone, scientists, philosophers, businessmen, politicians, etc., to please chant the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This will cleanse the accumulated dust from the heart and lead to the understanding of Krishna consciousness, the supreme absolute science, the ultimate goal of life. Hari Bol.
Ribol, Ribol.
It's a very nice book, huh? So
Yes, Prabhu. This is some prisoner writing.
just see Srila Prabhupada, how innocent he is. Just looking into his face, we can get Krishna prayer. Like, so
Let's see what is here.
there is so many books. What we can read next?
Ribol. Here is some science magazine. Higher dimension in science. Origins.
I think it's a good book. Now, right now, we can read it. Yeah.
Life from chemicals, fact, or fantasy. A new look at evolution, the mystery of consciousness. Big
Big
question.
question about the Big Bang. Wow.
Ribo Brahmajyoti is here.
Yeah. But we don't care for Brahma Jyoti, right, Prabhu?
Yes, bro. It's
So
also a
careful.
part of Lord, but we are not focused on that part.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, this is from the editors. Okay, we don't need to read this part. Here's some pictures.
Skulls that defy, but that is skull that defy evolutionary theory. Big question about the Big Bang.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Okay, what is who wrote this, bro? Like any the devotee or
Yes, bro. Here is Prabhupada.
the Prabhupada wrote this magazine, right? Or his devotee?
Some devotee, I think. See, here it happened. First, there
What
was,
happened? Oh, this is Big Bang.
yeah, Big Bang happened here. And then, see, the life came from there, consciousness. And
Yeah.
then it did like this all around. And it became bubble.
Hmm.
Then, oh, stars. Now there's a galaxy.
Hmm.
Then there's all planets. Suddenly it happened
Yeah, bro.
by chance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny that they think that this way all happened, right?
Yes, Prabhu. It became ball like this red ball.
No, means I want to say, Prabhu, like you just see they are so much funny right now because such complex creation they are saying without any creator.
Yes,
It's
Prabhu.
like yeah,
But see
just
what happened
creating.
then. Then we got the worms and cells and little
Yeah,
living entities. Suddenly they came. First there was planets, and suddenly the living entities came.
yeah. And
Look,
like all by chance, right? All by chance again.
yes, this is their grandfather. Their grandfather is this snake.
Yeah, like some cat food type of thing.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
look like some cat food.
the sperm is everybody's.
But then
Yeah,
Everybody's
that
suddenly
sperm,
is
no?
became
that.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're their
That is a
grandfather, not
sperm.
our
That is a
grandfather.
sperm. Yeah, that is a sperm cell.
It's actually their grandfather, not our grandfather. Not rascal, though.
Yes, bro. Okay, big questions about the Big Bang. When examined closely, the cosmologist's confident explanation of the origin and structure of the universe falls apart. Look up the night sky, full of stars and planets. Where did it all come from? These days, most scientists will answer that question with some version of the Big Bang theory. In the beginning, you'll hear all matter in the universe was concentrated in
Dandabod Pranam, Jayani Prabhu, Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jani Prabhu Dandat Pranam. Jai Shri Prabhupada. In the beginning, you'll hear all matter in the universe was concentrated into a single point at an extremely high temperature, and then it exploded with tremendous force. Yes, I was arguing with one person. He said that when this bang happened, that at that moment time was created. But then I asked him that if time was created, then how could there be movement before the Big Bang? Because without time there cannot be movement. Because you calculate particles movement according to time. So if there is no time, you cannot movement. So
Yeah.
he was confused. He said, I don't know either. Don't ask me. We don't have answer. We don't either have answer. He was like that.
Yeah.
That is a problem. There's so many holes in that theory.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. A kind of hypothesis, but they thinking that that is real. Yeah.
Yeah. From an expanding superheated cloud of subatomic particles, atoms gradually formed, then stars, galaxies, planets, and finally life. This
See,
litany,
Prabhu, this theory is totally a way to like discard the existence of God. It's like
yes, bro.
totally godlessness.
Yes, they suddenly
What
jumped.
they're saying.
They
Yeah.
suddenly jumped from the explosion to life. What happened in between, they cannot say. Something happened, then there was life. That's so funny.
What Tattvavid Prabhu is saying the previous class that if possible they are saying some previous destruction or night of Brahma, basically.
Yes, Prabhu.
But I am not sure because these are very complex things. So I need some time to understand all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This litany has now assumed the status of revealed truth. In accounts that deliberately evoke the atmosphere of Genesis, the tale of primal origins is elaborately presented in countless textbooks, paperback popularizations, slick science magazines, and television specials, complete with computer-generated effects. As an exciting, mind-grabbing story, it certainly works, and because the Big Bang Theory does seem to be based on factual observation, and where it continues. Oh, it continues there. Okay, but I'll show this. A few days ago, I found the Tree of Life. That was interesting. See, here is according to modern science, this is the Tree of Life. Here is all the species of life. And it started from the root. What is on the root? Is there Krishna? Or is there, what is there? Is there monkey? Or what is there?
No, what is this picture? What you say?
This is the Tree of Life, according to modern science. And from here, everything began. Here is the original species. But how it happened? See, it starts from here. They don't tell what the origin is. Here is just, it starts here. Nothing is like what the origin. It just starts. And then the first things are eubacteria. And see, there is this many. And these basically, see, the most recent common ancestor to today's, so these are like the common ancestor. Some bacterias and tiny cells. But see, they say in total there is 5.175 million species. So basically there is 6 million species that they don't know nothing about.
What they are saying? How many species?
Here, 2,175,433.
Prabhu, like yesterday possibly, I saw a YouTube video. There it's saying that some biologists they went to some deep ocean of New Zealand, and they found out some 500 new species of life, some marine life, in sea life. Yeah, they are saying that these are all new species.
Yes, Prabhu. See, here is human. See? We are going to the human species. See, now there's human. We are with the monkey. See, here is your brother. And here is the gorilla, the cousin. This
Yes,
dude.
this is my cousin.
Yeah,
Prabhu, see this. This is too funny. 8
how
billion
that,
years ago,
yeah,
during the
it's fun.
Near period, lived the most recent common ancestor in today's homininae. So see, here is gorilla, then there's all this, and then they put human in the moon. Do they even? How they can
No,
say
no,
that
no, no. That is
it
not
is
Prabhu.
same?
That is a two-leg standing monkey on in the deserts of Arizona.
Yes, bro. Actually, that's right.
Yes, true.
Wearing some very funny costume,
Yes, bro.
cosplaying, huh?
They have the same.
Yeah, basically acting. You
Wearing
don't
some
go
very funny
anywhere.
cosplay suit. Two-legged monkey wearing a very funny cosplay suit standing in the deserts of Arizona.
Yeah,
Yes, bro.
that that's what happened. Yeah.
So then they became three chimpanzee, or what is this? And then from
This is
chimpanzee.
not the banyan tree in the Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, bro.
This is crazy, huh? They this way discard the existence of God. That from some chemical reaction, all this came, and
Yes, bro.
your
Yeah.
common ancestor is just a monkey who
And
is
this is the
scratching.
latest one.
Yeah, this is crazy. You just see. And they are saying that these are our ancestors.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, we are just one of the monkeys in the tree. So funny.
This is how much they don't have knowledge about the human form of life.
And
Just
the
another
monkeys came from
just
these.
another monkey on the tree.
Yeah, bro, this will happen when this atheism will spread higher order because they are godless. So that is their problem. So they will be like this.
See, and they say because it took so long time to come to that human and monkey stage. Because see, if we go back, see how long we have to go back. So that's why we cannot count and we cannot understand how we.
You know Sami Prabhu. I heard a Prabhupada's lecture. They are actually a devotee of Prabhupada actually asking him about this the evolution theory what Darwin talked about. You know, then Prabhupada said that if somehow that is also happening, if for a second we believe that what this Darwin is saying, this way it's actually happening from
Hmm.
some lower consciousness, some higher complex organism is coming. So someone is doing that, right? Some higher authority is managing that. If it's really happening.
Yes,
The
bro.
Prabhupada is saying like that. Then Srila Prabhupada asked that devotee that what do you think? What those scientists say? Then the devotee said those scientists say all of sudden by chance is happening. Then Prabhupada said, oh, nothing can happen by chance.
Yes, bro.
So is this so Prabhu, is this means that this evolution theory, this Darwin preached, is there any chance that it can be correct or what?
Actually, Prabhupada says that Darwin's evolution theory is a misinterpretation of, I mean, he basically took the evolution theory from our Shastra and gave some completely mundane interpretation to that and presented it as his theory.
Yeah.
Evolution exists, but he's seeing that on what the body change. He's saying that it's a change of body. I mean, yeah, it is a change of body, but they're not seeing the soul. That is why
Yeah.
their theory is very
Yeah.
defective because they're not seeing the spirit.
No, that is not Prabhu. No, because that is their disease now, Prabhu. They don't believe the existence of soul, right? So,
This is what Prabhupada says actually.
so they see everything in gross way, basically.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, let's
But
continue.
yesterday reading session we discussed na Swami Prabhu that according to Vedic cosmology, that evolution is like devolution, means some higher consciousness, lower consciousness is coming.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's
For the
basically
real,
opposite of evolution.
the
Yeah.
real, real Vedic evolution starts from. It's not like ascending; it's descending because it starts
It's like
from
this,
Lord
yeah.
Brahma, and then it goes down from Lord Brahma. There is Prajapatis, and then they generate different kind of generation.
Yeah, it's actually said that Lord Brahma is like the first living entity which is actually coming out from the navel of the Lord Vishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu. And his whole
Yes,
body is actually made with full of intelligence, his whole body. And from him basically all next living entities are generating in the universe.
Yes, Prabhu.
So this basically higher consciousness to lower consciousness. It is not some lower single cell to higher complex consciousness. What is Darwin is saying.
Yeah.
So Darwin is opposite basically. What he said.
Yeah, Darwin switched it. He wanted to
But
become
that was
famous
also
man in the West. So now he's a famous man.
actually the problem with all these Western philosophers is that you see maybe Socrates and Archimedes and all these the Roman and Greek people, the people glorify them so much, but the whole I mean how much rascal they are, they take all the credit without mentioning their actual credit. They take all this knowledge from our Vedic scriptures, all this
Yes.
knowledge
Yes,
they take
bro.
from our Vedic scriptures.
Yes, Prabhu.
Because what do you say, all this, because I was also seeing about some history, like how much trade was there in between the Romans and the Greeks and India. So much trade was there. People say, the Western world first got to know about India through, what is this, Vasco da Gama.
Yeah, you know Syama Prabhu. All they will say in our class, because today's generation we are reading all Western theory in our classes, right? They will say Columbus will first invented this, Newton is first invented this, that. So they will always say these Western people, they invented everything first.
Hmm.
These Wright brothers invented first
Who
this plane.
discovered, who discovered America? Christopher Columbus. So America
Yeah,
did not
yeah.
exist before Christopher Columbus.
Yes,
Makes
Crazy.
no sense.
And also if you see, they will say that what this Newton discover this gravity, but before that also gravity exists. Yeah,
Everything is there in our Shastra. The
yeah, bro.
problem
Like,
is they
who
cannot
is that?
acknowledge.
Who is that Rishi Prabhu, Sama Prabhu, who discovered that gravity thing? You know,
Gravity. Yeah, what is it? Galileo.
no.
No.
There is a Vedic Rishi in our scripture. He actually discovered this gravity thing. I think I don't know. I forget it.
Gravity is basically because of Ananta,
Yeah.
Gravity exists because of Ananta. Because Ananta is the one who's holding everything, no? He's resting, everything rests.
No, Garuda Prabhu. Gravity is not made up. Garuda Prabhu is writing gravity is made up. Gravity is real.
Gravity, the force exists because Ananta because of Ananta. Lord
Yeah.
Ananta is holding all the universes on his hoods, no?
Yeah.
Because of that, the force exists.
Yeah, I think Mahasankarsana. He said Mahasankarsana. Lord Ananta.
Lord
Balaram
Ananta,
ji.
yeah, Lord Ananta, right? The bedstead of Lord Mahavishnu.
Yeah.
Lord Garbhodakashayi Vishnu.
yes, bro.
No, that we can explain so easily because we have Shastra. We have infallible proof, infallible scriptures.
Yeah, but yeah,
Their
the
scriptures
disease
are all, their theories are all what?
but
That is like
the disease is they will
at
not
one point
believe.
of time,
Nah, they will
at
not
one point
believe.
of time, you had Dalton's atomic theory, and then you had Bohr's atomic theory,
Yeah,
and then you
then
have this,
Rutherford's atomic theory.
And then this
Yeah,
atomic
yeah.
theory, that atomic theory, small particles, because Dalton said that atom is the smallest particle, but then, Bohr said that no, there's a proton, electron, but then his theory is also proved wrong. And then, so many things. I mean, now people don't even know
Yeah,
what is the
yeah, yeah.
smallest particle. They
Yes.
say some quanta
And
something,
and
but they
now
don't know
they
there's something smaller than that also.
yes, bro. Like now they are saying that there is something called quark or something inside the
Yeah,
proton
but
neutron.
what?
Yeah,
But definitely there is something that will exist smaller than that. That's what, that is what the Lord is described as Anoraniya Mahato Mahiya.
yeah.
The Lord is smaller than the smallest and the greater than the greatest
I
also.
get it. Yeah, yeah.
Even the greatness, how big they think they can, reach out. What they can go maximum, what, some few billions of light years.
Yeah, yeah.
They claim so, but how much of a fact it is, or how much it is, fake, we don't know. How much is
Yeah,
fact
like
and how much is fake.
we can see now, Prabhu, in Bhagavad Gita, what Lord is saying that by my energy, this planet are staying in the orbit, or because He is there. He
Yes.
is in every atom or something like that.
What is this saying? So what is this? Our argument is strong that if Krishna desires, the stone can float on the water despite the law of gravitation. The law of gravitation is not working. So many huge planets are floating. How they are floating? The law of gravitation is working here. The stone falls down and goes down in the water. But that is one of the ingredients of the planet. The planet itself is floating in the air. Where is the law of gravitation? Therefore, Krishna's desire. The cause is Krishna's desire. Krishna wanted, let it be floating. That is the whole idea. See, you see, simple thing, Govardhan, such a big hill.
Yeah, yeah,
How the little finger of one small person can be able to hold such a big
yeah. It's
mountain.
yeah, Prabhu. Actually, Prabhupada, there is a class where he described this Govardhan
Yeah,
Lila. That how
yeah,
can he, a small
yeah. How
child,
that is
7 years,
possible? Because
yeah,
there's a law of gravitation. So
Yes.
see, everything is subordinate to Krishna. These laws of nature are subordinate to Krishna. So if Krishna wants, he can change it also. Simple thing.
Yes.
Another thing is, during Krishna's Rasa Leela, when Krishna did the Rasa Leela, he included one night of Brahma within one earthly night.
Yes, bro.
How you explain that? How anybody can explain that? How
yeah.
that is
These
possible?
are unexplainable, and
Yeah, how that is
we
possible?
can
We cannot
yeah we
explain that
can't
because
we
that is
can't
the Lord.
think
The Lord is
also. Yeah,
inconceivable. That is the Lord is inconceivable.
yeah,
Achintya.
unthinkable. Yeah, unthinkable.
Cannot
Yeah.
conceive. How that is possible? Man, it is possible. That's it. Krishna wants it to happen. It will happen. Simple. Even I think the Bible also says something like that, right? When God said, "Let there be creation," there was creation. That's
Yes.
it. That is God. God's desire,
Yeah,
something God desires means
actually,
immediately will be fulfilled. That's it. That is God.
actually, when Mahavishnu desired, then these universes are generating basically, and time and jivas are creating
That's it.
basically.
It's all because of the law, because of the Lord's desire only. You cannot explain anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
Why the Lord desire like this? Because of the Lord's desire. You cannot say, cannot explain. There is a
yeah.
Lord is in.
You know, Swami Prabhu, what this Shama Prabhu is saying is absolutely, this after total annihilation, it's actually the desire of Lord Mahavishnu. When the next creation will happen. So again, when he desires, then infinite universe will come out from his skin, basically.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Prabhupada. Even a blade of grass can move without the desire of the Lord.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, this nonsense, man.
The Lord is doing. So Lord, either directly or indirectly, He is doing even micromanagement,
Yeah, just
macromanagement,
Prabhu, see
all
this joker.
management.
This person is atheist. It is Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah,
Micro, macro, every management is doing.
Accidentally ask a deeper
this
question than I meant to?
To say what is it? I think Einstein, in an Einsteinian answer, we would say gravity is the curvature of space and time.
Yeah, this guy is
And
complete waste, man, actually.
That an
This is
object.
word jugglery. Again, all these people know, all these so-called scientists, the thing with them is word jugglery.
Yes, bro.
That's-
yeah.
To juggle some words.
It's actually complete time wash, Prabhu.
Yeah,
Don't watch
that's
this
it.
person.
See. They manage to juggle some words and they manage to convince people into thinking that
Einstein
that
noted.
what they're saying is something genuine and something. sci-fi words
Space,
like
But
gravitation and Einstein and law,
Yeah, yeah.
space time curvature and such
Yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
terminology they use.
yeah,
Just
I
because
know.
they use this big terminology because people don't understand this terminology, so they think, oh, it must be true.
curvature that tells
just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
politician.
These are
in the curvature of space itself. And
what he's saying. I can understand. I can explain also, but I don't believe these things now because I am a science student, so I know all of these things what he's saying, but I can't explain because I don't believe these things now, na. So I don't want to repeat these things. What he's
Belief,
saying here.
it's not about belief or not belief. That's not the problem. That's not the idea. You have to get out of this belief and non-belief. See, it's either true or it's not. Simple.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Of
not
course,
true actually.
because relative world is, there is a bit of truth and bit of lies, a bit of falsity, everything. Yeah, but this whole thing is not about belief. It's. I mean, there might be some truth in what he's saying, but
Mhm.
the whole idea is they're getting a wrong conclusion out of that. They're getting a wrong
Yes.
conclusion.
Yeah,
out of that. So what is
yeah,
the
like
point of whatever they're
yeah,
studying?
like this is a
See,
hypothesis, na, bro.
it is a fact that scientists are getting closer and closer to the Vedic understanding. It is a fact. By their mental speculation, possibly they might even end up going to the higher planetary systems using a mechanical process. Although Prabhupada says at certain places, Prabhupada says it is not possible. Certain places, Prabhupada says it is possible also. I was hearing, Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, second chapter.
Hmm.
That Prabhupada is saying that it may be possible to go to the higher planets using a mechanical process. But
Really,
yeah,
I never saw that.
yeah, it
Where
is
is he?
mentioned. It is mentioned. Yeah, I need to find the exact source, but yeah, it is mentioned. I'm very sure. Yeah, so it might be possible also. So that is why the scientists, they are getting closer and closer. It's just a matter of time. But there is no point in, okay, even if they're able to go to the higher planets using a mechanical process, but what is the point?
Yeah, they
Useless
have to
labor.
die. They have to die.
No, but even if without dying, using a spacecraft, they travel to outer space and beyond. Even if they get beyond the Van Allen belt and somehow they go to another planet.
But
Assume,
if
let's assume,
okay,
even if they do
oh,
that, what is the point?
Yes,
It's
because
all
so
they
useless
don't
labor.
accept Krishna, so they will
so
die again and again, and
according
we
to
will assume a
according to
birth and
this,
death.
Planetary system, even if you go to higher planetary system, again you have to come back here.
Yes. So
So what is
this
the
yeah,
is
point of
nonsense.
yeah,
going
but
to the higher planetary system?
actually, I heard a Tattvavid Prabhu class where he explained that this is actually not possible. Possibly means they will going to a place, some different planet, but they are accessing that
That's why that
according
is
to
another thing.
Earth's point of view. Yeah,
No, but that is
no,
another
no,
thing. See, it is possible or not, that is another thing. Even if it is possible, that's what
I
I'm
think
saying. Even if
Prabhupada
it is
said
possible,
never
it
possible.
may be possible
Prabhupada said
even.
never possible. Yeah,
Gradually, may be possible. We don't know. Maybe. But
but
again,
that is
even if,
yeah,
even if,
maybe
even if
who
that is
knows.
possible,
Yeah, just
there
because
is no
something is
point.
possible, it's not always worth to do. Just because you would be able to climb a high building. Imagine that big building in Dubai. They built some crazy big building. You would be able to climb it if you tried. It would be possible, but what's the use of climbing the big building up?
Yeah.
You will be
What's
up
the use of
there.
climbing?
You will be, oh, now I climbed the big building. So you have to come down and you have to live your life after that. So what's the use of climbing and going up and down?
Yeah. Eventually, you have to come back down again. What is the point in climbing up so high? You have to come back down again.
Yes, we have to realize the absolute truth. This is our goal.
But the modern civilization, makes everybody a dull, like stone, like their brain become like
No,
stone. They become like
Prabhu,
stone.
like if you see means all these modern scientists or astronomer, what they are saying, that they are sending some probe to Mars or something, and they are sending some 4K footage from there, some and they are actually we can see that they are going to somewhere actually, and they seeing that this whole place is desert, means there is nothing,
Yes,
there
Prabhu.
is no life, no events. So whatever this means, these rascals are misled by Mahamaya because they are totally going crazy and they are out of hand of Krishna. So Krishna is instructing Mahamaya take this action against these rascals. That's all I think.
Yes, Prabhu.
So
But
they
now
can't do anything.
better.
Yeah.
I think this modern evolution theory, it might be, it's, you know, we saw that picture where there was the monkeys, and it's actually right, because these are modern monkeys. Because they want to jump really high. So they are actually like monkeys, but they are just different monkey. Actually,
Yeah, 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 all monkeys
Well,
actually.
I read in a purport in Bhagavad
When-
Gita that Srila Prabhupada said that Krishna gave the intelligence for the atheist to them to explain their nonsense.
Yes,
Krishna
yes.
give them the
Yeah, yeah.
intelligence to just
Mhm.
explain the nonsense to the people.
yes, Prabhu.
They will give big argument, but they just in nonsense, you know. This is just rubbish. So Krishna give them the intelligence. So they are dull enough to just don't realize
Yeah,
that.
like if you want to steal something or rape or murder someone, that intelligence also come from Paramatma, right? You want to
Yes,
murder
yes,
someone.
yes.
Yeah.
Krishna give everything.
Yes, Prabhu. For
Achha,
example,
Prabhupada,
this
Yes.
person, see what craziness he's doing. Some tall building, he's just climbing there without anything. So he's also getting this intelligence to do this
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Achha,
What
Krishna
makes
says,
someone do this?
Krishna says,
It's the same thing that makes someone to go to the moon, actually.
Sir,
And
Krishna says,
actually,
Upadrishta Hanumanta cha. So he is the one
yeah.
who's permitting because if the living entity is able to do
Actually,
something,
I
or is able to do
I
something,
had a class of Tattvavid Prabhu. Tattvavid Prabhu is saying that why these people are saying that we went to this moon and Mars or whatever, and at the description we get in our Shastra that moon is a place with full of vegetation and lives and everything, but they are sending some dark place, some there is no life and everything like that. So actually said what Tattvavid Prabhu said that they are going to those planets possibly from earthly realm, means they are not actually able to enter the subtle realm, but they are going to actually our bodily capacity basically, these demons, these scientists. So they cannot actually see the whole thing of moon, what is actually going on in moon. So means that is not basically possible by their these dull senses or dull instrument, even you can say.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, it's kind of bewildering basically, but these demons will not listen. They will explore further and further in future.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't do it basically. Crazy.
Okay, and because the Big Bang story does seem to be based on factual observation and calculations, a Big Bang model with irregularities in the distribution of matter on the observed scale must still have singularity in the beginning. The question of origins. The problem of the singularity is simply part of the larger problem of understanding the origin of the initial condition of the universe. Whatever it may have happened to be, if a model of universal origins involves a singularity, that certainly creates severe theoretical difficulties. But even if the singularity can somehow be avoided, we are still confronted with the question of where the universe came from. Hoping to sidestep the whole issue of origins, some scientists have proposed the so-called infinitely rebounding universe, a universe that expands, contracts to a singularity, and then again expands and contracts continually through the course of unlimited time. There is no beginning and no end, only an endless cycle. This resolves the problem of the origin of the universe by proposing that there is no origin and that the material universe has always existed. Yeah, this
See
is
how foolish conclusion this is.
yeah, this is what
This is
one
a,
scientist
yeah.
argued against me also. That he said that there doesn't need to be origin for matter. Why there
Yeah.
needs to be some beginning for matter, he was saying.
And you know this theory is now in scientific society discarded. You know, this theory is not there anymore. This
Mm.
is they called some in 1980s and 90s some big bounce theory. This theory is actually not discarded.
Mm.
So now they're giving a theory that this universe will expand always. Now these rascals comes with this theory that this will expand always. Yeah. So they are basically speculating. You know what Prabhupada said is actually right. So now they say something, future they will say something.
Mm.
So they're basically speculating. They don't know anything. Yeah.
Yes,
So-
bro, but basically their main argument usually is that the matter that made everything begin, it was always there. They say that there is no origin to matter, that matter that there is some matter that is infinite, that it just changes form, they say, but the matter itself is infinite, they say.
But the matter who is infinite, where did it come from?
Yeah, they say that it was there, it didn't come from, it was there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why?
It's actually
Why is there?
Yeah, why? Yeah. They
This
can't.
make no sense.
Bravo, you cannot understand
it's
that.
act-
It's so long
it's
time ago,
actually-
you know.
Yeah.
It was there, Prabhu.
And actually, if we see, it is kind of correct also. Matter is always there.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, it's true, but they have to go further.
Manifest. It exists. The Mahatattva is there.
Yeah,
The
Yeah, that is true.
Mahatattva is- It's a matter of either it exists or it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that is
Man-
true. Yeah.
that is, it exists, but it is unmanifested.
Unmanifested and manifested. Yeah, that is true.
This understanding they don't have. They
Yeah.
interpret it in a different way. So they see, eventually they are gradually getting to the right track, but also they have their shortcomings.
Yeah,
They have their problems. That is the problem with the speculative theories.
yeah, because they
Yeah.
speculate with the filter of atheism, because they use the atheism as a filter. If they are going in some way that would lead to God, they turn away. No,
Yeah,
it's some other way.
actually they believe in atheism, and actually they don't want to follow this parampara system. In this descending kind of knowledge, they don't believe.
Yes, Prabhu.
No,
This
they
is
also
what
follow
we-
repeating knowledge only.
Yeah,
This
but
is what we said the last time.
Their descending
Um,
knowledge is different.
Perfect
Oh, no,
purification
they
purification process is not complete. They
They
didn't
don't.
purify their senses. How they will understand this?
Yes,
There
Prabhu.
is
No,
a
They have to purify their tongue first. First, we have to take prasad and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
yeah.
They will only be speculative.
They
only
will not
speculation.
do this thing. They will not.
They
do
will
this.
not do this thing because they are impious and demonic. This is
Yeah.
the point. Yes.
This is the
So we,
conclusion actually. Yeah.
yeah. So we don't have to engage those debate with some such people because they don't accept Krishna. They will not accept Krishna. Srila Prabhupada said that they will not accept Krishna. They are demoniac and completely atheistic. So they will not accept Krishna.
So as they are demoniac, that's why they think that this parampara or this descending knowledge is kind of just a belief. So because they are demoniac, their consciousness is so polluted. So they thought that these are all fake. All these shastra or revealed scripture, these are all fake things. Yeah. They think by their imperfect sense they can discover or basically
But
explore everything.
actually, they win because they have so much video who they can talk their nonsense, you know. They can talk like that, and it's quite popular too. People are becoming more atheistic and more demoniac every day.
Yes,
So we have to give we have to give them knowledge too. We have to do some video who are filled with Vedic knowledge and the truth, the absolute truth. So there are people who can come to Krishna consciousness. But now in YouTube, there are such a lot of video who are talking absolutely nothing, absolutely nonsense.
yes,
So we just have to do our job too. This is our job to just tell the people and the mass.
Actually, you know,
that
Swami Prabhu and Jnani Prabhu, Srila Prabhupada said that they never can enter some higher planetary system by these mechanical means. It is
Mm.
impossible. They need to give
Yeah.
up this body and accept some suitable body, basically. Otherwise, they can't do, basically.
And I think something they go to Mars, they go to
Yeah, yeah.
those planet, yeah, but they cannot see the
Any
people
entity or any entity
yeah,
or
the living
anything. No,
entity who
yeah,
are there.
yeah.
They cannot see. It's like we go to Vrindavan. Now we go to Vrindavan in our with
Yes,
our
Swami
senses.
Prabhu, you can go to YouTube and type that NASA's rover footages from Mars 4K ultra high definition. Then you will see all these NASA's image, real image. They went to Mars and they basically landed some rover there, and that rover actually sending some footages, some ultra high definition footages. Those footages are showing that that Mars has nothing, only dust and raw kind of, what you can say, desert kind of place. There is nothing, no species.
Yes,
Yes, bro. Go on. Go
it's
on,
better.
Jnani Prabhu. This is
It's
crazy,
better.
bro. You just see, you just
But
see.
Prabhu, if they saw some species there, some forest and some life, if they saw that, instantly they would want to go there. They would say, "Oh, we're gonna cut all the trees and sell them and make so much money."
And all their crazy people, you know, Prabhu, is this America? All some crazy people existed. They said some UFO came and abducted me. They did something sexual with us. All these rascal people in US.
Yes, but just like we go now with our imperfect senses, we go to Vrindavan. We can see anything.
Yes,
But
Prabhu.
if we are automatically, we can see Krishna, Radha, the six Goswami, we can see Vrindavan, Goloka Vrindavan, actually. But now we go to Vrindavan, we just see a city, just a city,
Yeah,
you know?
it's actually
We because our senses is
yeah.
not perfect. Is not perfect. We are contaminated soul. So when we go to Mars, they cannot see that there is a civilization here, and they live their life like us, you know, not like
Yeah,
us, but yeah,
this is actually a very good
yeah.
logic. Yeah.
So they
Yes.
cannot see anything. That what the point? What's the point to go there and just to see? Oh yes, there is dust, there is water. Oh yeah. So what? What next? This
Yeah,
is
like
completely
they are completely
nonsense.
crazy, you know, they are
Yeah,
completely crazy. I heard this Elon Musk guy, you know, what he's
they
saying
spent a
that
lot of
I
money for this.
yeah, he actually dreamed that I can die, I take my last breath in Mars. He's saying that. It's completely crazy. Yeah, I will
This
die
is
in Mars.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
and
our
yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Oh my God. Crazy, crazy.
I
Hare
just
Krishna.
said that our duty is to just give them some clarity about that, because they're going crazy. They're just going crazy.
Yeah, yeah. They are
Yes.
crazy people.
So we are too crazy, but
Yes.
we now engage
Yeah.
in some we now hit prasad, and we now chant Hare Krishna. So we become less crazy, you know. We just become so clear, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Right.
But this process will not will just not end like that, you know. We just need to uh how to say, give them a lot of video about knowledge, actually.
And actually, bro,
This
like
is
these rascals will not believe, but without existence of Vishnu, there will be no creation. There, the existence of nothing, of no kind of universe is possible. Even the nature is important without the existence of Vishnu. So Vishnu is the real God, or Krishna is the real God. That is the last conclusion we have. They believe or not believe, their matter. We just
yes, they believe, they don't believe, this is not the point. We just have to give them the knowledge,
yeah,
like
but I
like
think
they tell the
we can't
nonsense.
change these big scientists because they are totally demon now. But we can try to some younger people whom they trying to brainwash, because they are younger, so their brain is not full with poison. But these big scientists, we can't change them. They are totally like crazy people. No. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we can change some masses, sometimes, times to times, they will change because they have no choice. Now we are in minority, so yes, they have the. But this is not the point. I don't want to change anyone. I just want to do my duty, and my duty in Krishna consciousness is just to preach, and preach for my purification and for the purification of the people who listen. This
Yes,
is the
Prabhu.
point.
Yeah, bro, like Sami, bro, one guy commented on a short that if Elon Musk become a devotee, then what will happen?
Yes, Prabhu. Then he will go to Goloka Vrindavan. Haribo. I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
so, but
he want to go to Mars only, na.
He will try. He will say, okay, I will go to Goloka, but I will build my rocket ship and I will go there.
Yeah, I will build my SpaceX and go to that Goloka Vrindavan.
Yes, Prabhu.
first of all, if you become a devotee, he will engage. He will give some charity because he is very rich.
Yes,
So I think that will help for temple. Pondicherry temple will be built up in 2 days, but you know this is not going to happen because those rich men, they are very difficult to come in Krishna consciousness
yes, Prabhu.
because they are rich materially. So
Yeah, like
this is very
Nimai
difficult
Nitai
for them.
Prabhu said in one video, he's showing that this guy, this Elon Musk, even don't pray at the time of malaria or something. Like he has a very dying condition and he did not pray.
Yes, Prabhu.
Crazy people.
Haribo.
It is just like having a beautiful wife. You will have some difficulty to come to Krishna consciousness.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. So for them it's very difficult, and so our endeavors for the reading session and our discussion is for us to preach more efficiently and just go further in our purification because we have to purify ourselves to advance in Krishna consciousness. So our
Yeah,
preaching will become
this
more strong, you know.
these are all very much big bondage, you know. If anyone is very beautiful wife or chaste wife, these are very big bondage. You can't basically progress in your spiritual path if
Yes,
these things are there. Yeah.
Actually, Nimai Nitai Prabhu said that actually it's a benediction to have a not so beautiful wife, and so you will not be attached to her, and this is a benediction for or this is the mercy of Krishna because you will detach very easily from the wife. But if you have a very beautiful wife, this is very hard, you know.
Yeah,
Very
actually,
beautiful
you know,
wife and
Prabhu, you
chaste and
know,
all the quality.
yeah, a
Yes,
thing that.
Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances, all Srila Prabhupada.
Thank
Jai.
you, Brother Prabhu, for
Thank you
your
very much for
kind
association.
association. Jai
Jai
Srila
Srila
Prabhu.
Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada. Prabhu, whatever you said, exactly good. Correct, Prabhu. Nemanitya Prabhu said that marrying beautiful women is the biggest loss that we are made in our lives because if we marry beautiful women, that will cause us so many expenses. I mean, expenses is not a big deal, but when we marry the beautiful woman, uh, whenever we pass from some road or they will see that girl only, and they just develop plus desire on that girl, and after that,
Yes,
because
Prabhu.
of the it
yes, Prabhu.
just develop our mind to contaminate. It
Yes,
just
Yes,
develop our
Prabhu.
mind to forget
yeah.
such gratification, which leads to fall downs. Yeah, it is a big deal. I had watched every series of Nimanithas Prabhu's classes. It is really extraordinary, mind blowing, Prabhu. Yeah,
Yes,
amazing
yes,
Yeah,
classes.
Prabhu.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
He
especially
very
about
amazing class.
he is actually
Hmm.
very realized kind of devotee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Actually, Prabhu specially said that I mean, dangerous of the title that marrying, I mean, marrying of danger, I mean, dangerous of marrying beautiful women. It is
yes,
really
Yeah.
really.
And
I
Drona Prabhu just just think,
Prabhu.
not just beautiful.
Yeah.
If that wife is also very chaste or humble, then it's
Yeah, she's a
more difficult. Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
it's like then Maya is like good luck
yes,
next life.
Yeah, even if
Yes.
even
They
if
will try.
problem is that even if one man marries an ugly any non-beautiful woman, then
mm.
after marrying he will think, oh, my wife is the most beautiful. Then he will think that the most
It is
beautiful
Maya,
lady.
Prabhu. It is none other than Maya. Because we think that, okay, our wife is beautiful. I
Yes.
mean, whenever I mean, for example, Prabhu, if I like a girl, even though she is ugly, I just like her because
Yes, Prabhu.
in my point of view, she is just beautiful. Other than, I mean, all other than girls.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, this is nothing but Maya. We are just controlling.
And
We are.
Yeah.
Prabhu, actually in my kundali, I saw my kundali. There in my
Mm.
in seventh house is actually there is Buddha, this Mercury. So basically it means that I will get a chaste wife. Actually, very beautiful. This is very dangerous. I don't want to marry.
Mm.
Sorry, Prabhu. Hari. Actually, I
Yeah,
don't believe in
Prabhu.
this astrology. I mean, one day I
Yeah,
asked with Prahlad about this astrology. Prabhu said that those who
yeah,
surrender into the personality of the Godhead, they will immediately, I mean, their destiny will be immediately in the hands of Lord Hiri, Supreme Personality of the Godhead. Actually,
yeah,
when we
yeah,
surrender into Krishna, it is the biggest need in our life.
yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. I mean,
That is true,
that
bro.
day
That is true, bro.
uh, about Rahu, Ketu, Shani. Actually, Prahlad Prabhu made me read that purport. Even though Rahu, Ketu, Shani are I mean, more dangerous to our life, but the one who surrenders into the Supreme Purpose of God, they will immediately get free from these dangerous planets. I mean, because in the Krishna mentioned that, I mean, in Krishna book, I mean, our Krishna is spiritual master. I mean, the one who teaches Krishna about the 64 qualities. I mean,
Yeah.
be the how to be the true king, how to follow the dharma path.
Mhm.
Actually, when I mean, I mean, our Prabhu, I mean, spiritual master has only one thing to ask. I mean, Krishna was asked about Guru Dakshina.
Yeah.
Guru Dakshina. So our Krishna's spiritual master asked for Guru Dakshina. Prabhu said that I mean, I will ask to my wife and I will come. After that, that spiritual master go to her wife and I mean, his wife and ask to her. She said that
Mhm.
I want my son. After that, I will go to, I mean, that spiritual master go to Krishna and say this, I want my son back. This is the only Guru Dakshan I mean, you can give to me, he said. After that, Krishna went to one ocean and fight with one monster, I mean, what with demon. After that, he went to Yamaloka to bring back Krishna spiritual master's son. After that,
Mhm.
he just, uh, he just go to Yamaloka and says, I mean, Yamadharmaraja, after seeing our Krishna, he just bowed down. Actually, he is the supreme person of the Godhead, and he asked Krishna and Balarama with humble. I mean, who are you boys? I mean, why did you came here like this?
Mhm.
Prabhu said, I mean, who are you means Krishna said in reply, he said that I am the father of your father.
Mhm.
That is, he just said that I am father of your father. Means Yamadharmaraj understand that okay, he is the none other than supreme person of the Godhead. After that, he just gave him, I mean, he just gave the Krishna spiritual master son back to him, and he went down. He came to earth, and he just gave his Guru Dakshana to spiritual master. Yeah, this is really Prabhu. When I started reading this Krishna book, is the really good one. I mean, it is
Mhm.
really selected good book.
Yeah, like Drona Prabhu, I heard
Yes,
that
Prabhu.
if we come to this Christo consciousness very seriously, then we possibly controlled by actually supreme planet, Goloka planet. Then
Yes,
this all
Prabhu.
this Rahu Ketu will not basically work. Yeah.
Swami Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, Prabhu. I mean, did I say it loudly? Sorry, I was not in a I was not in consciousness. I just crossed my base to very level. I mean, next level while talking about Krishna. Even though I read something about this Krishna book, I just transfer it to my friends. Even they are not about this, but they have some knowledge about the Mahabharata and Krishna. So I just transfer it to them and
Just
make sure. Yes. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare
thank
Krishna. Jai Prabhu.
you.
Thank you, bro, for your association, kind association, bro. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Yeah,
Jai Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, but there are some serious problems with this model. First of all, no one has ever proposed a satisfactory mechanism for the bouncing. Furthermore, in the first 3 minutes, physicist Steven Weinberg points out that with each successive bounce, progressive changes must take place in the universe. This indicates that at some point there must be a beginning and not a regress extending over an infinite period of time. And thus again, you confront the question of origins. Another creative attempt to escape the necessity of dealing with the question of origins is the time reverse rebounding universe model proposed by English astrophysicist Paul Davies. The universe would expand with time flowing forward and then collapse to a singularity. During the rebound, time flows backwards as the universe expands and collapses again into a singularity, the same singularity from which it began its previous forward cycle. In this model, the past becomes the future, and the future becomes the past, thus making the statement "in the beginning" meaningless. This scenario gives one small indication of the many imaginative schemes the cosmologists have been forced to resort to in order to explain the origin of the universe. So now they say that the time goes backwards. But how can the time go
Yeah,
back?
like these are all crazy people. Just don't listen these people. It's all crazy thing.
Yes, bro. Okay.
What this is only they know.
Okay, then the next theory, the inflationary universe. Quite apart from the question of where the initial condition of the universe comes from, there are other problems troubling modern cosmologists. In order for the standard Big Bang theory to predict the distribution of matter where we observe within the universe, the initial state has to be fine-tuned to an incredible degree. The question then arises, how did the initial state get that way? Physicist Alan H. Guth of MIT has proposed a version of the Big Bang model that automatically produces the required fine-tunings, doing away with the necessity for artificially introducing them into the equations, called the inflationary model. It assumes that within a rapidly expanding, superheated region of the universe, a tiny section, see, rapidly expanding, superheated. This word, superheated, means that someone heated it. They cannot, they always cannot remove the heater. A tiny section cools off and then begins to expand much more violently, just as supercooled water rapidly expands when it freezes. In this phase of rapid expansion, that resolves some of the difficulties inherent in the standard Big Bang theories. But God's version has difficulties of its own. God has been forced to fine-tune his own equations in order to get them to yield his inflationary universe. Thus he is confronted with the same difficulty his model was supposed to overcome. He had hoped to explain the fine-tuning required in the Big Bang universe, but he requires an explained tuning of his own. God and his collaborator, Paul J. Steinhardt, admits that in their model, calculations yield reasonable predictions only if the parameters are assigned values in a narrow range. Most theorists, including both of us, yes, bro.
Yeah, I try to understanding what they're saying. Yeah, go on, Prabhu.
Yes, bro.
Please.
Most theorists, including both of us, regard such fine-tuning as implausible. They go, yeah, so they have to fine-tune the values that they count the things with according to their it doesn't work like randomly. They have to be always like fine-tuned. They go on to
But they
yes, Prabhu.
but they want to say that that fine tuning, whatever they saying these parameters need to be in narrow range, whatever that is happened all suddenly without any some external interference or something like that.
Yes, but no, but
Means
it's not natural. They have to always put the same calculations and then only it works. So it's not natural.
yeah.
They go on to express a hope that in the future mathematical theories will be developed that will enable them to give a plausible expression of their model. This dependence on as yet unrealized future developments highlights another difficulty with God's model, the grand unified theories. God's upon which the inflationary universe is based are completely hypothetical and have little support from controlled experiments because most of their implications are impossible to measure in the laboratory. See, it's impossible to measure in the laboratory. So
Yeah, then whatever he is saying, all these are hypotheses.
yeah,
We can't accept it. Yeah.
now it became a religion. So what is this?
Yeah. Why they don't say this is religion?
Yeah.
It's according to their dictionary. Now they read this whole Oxford dictionary,
Yes.
and they saying that this religion is kind of belief or faith. So this is what people are doing. This is also one kind of religion.
Yes,
It
bro.
is also faith. Yeah.
Yeah. The grand unified theories are very speculative attempts to tie together some of the basic forces of the universe. Another example with God's theory is that it does not even attempt to explain the origin of the superheated expanding condition necessary for his inflation to take place. Yeah, that's the main problem. He has toyed with the three hypothetical origins. The first is the standard Big Bang. According to God's, the inflationary episode would take place within the very early stage of it. This model, however, leaves us with the knotty singularity problem already discussed. The second option is to assume an initial condition of random chaos in which some regions would be hot, others cold, some expanding, some contracting. The inflation would begin in an area that was superheated and expanding, but God admits there is no explanation for the origin, where it continues, of the imagined primordial random chaos. The third alternative, favored by God himself, is that the superheated expanding region emerges mechanically from nothing. In an article that appeared in 1984 in Scientific American, Gott and Paul J. Steinhardt state, the inflationary model of the universe provides a possible mechanism by which the observed universe could have evolved from an infinitesimal region. It is then tempting to go on a step further and speculate that the entire universe evolved from literally nothing. As attractive as
We are all crazy people. I
yeah,
just say you.
this is funny actually. As attractive as this idea may seem to the scientists who balk at any suggestion of a supreme intelligence, is this bulk or bark? No, it's bulk.
What this mean?
This means not wanting to accept.
Okay.
As attractive as this idea may seem to the scientists who balk at any suggestion of supreme intelligence that designed the universe,
Hmm.
it doesn't hold up under close examination. The literal nothing God is speaking of is hypothetical quantum mechanical vacuum state occurring in a still to be formulated ultimate grand unified theory combining the equations of both quantum mechanics and general relativity. Yes, see, Prabhu. So they say nothing, but this is what they mean.
Yeah.
So it's hypothetical quantum mechanical vacuum state occurring in a still to be formulated, a non-existence. So it's not yet formulated. Ultimate grand unified theory combining the equations of both quantum mechanics and general relativity. And this is the problem, because they cannot really combine these in any real scenario. They can combine it only hypothetically or in theory.
Acha.
So all their things work only in theory because they are not natural.
Hmm.
Yeah, in other words, this vacuum state cannot now be described, even theoretically. See, they cannot even describe it properly, but still they say it's something that can be there.
Hmm.
However, physicists have already come up with description of a simpler kind of quantum mechanical vacuum state, which can be visualized as containing a sea of virtual particles, atomic fragments that almost but not quite exist. From time to time, some of the subatomic particles pop out of the vacuum into material reality. Such occurrences are called vacuum fluctuations.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, that Newton, right? The one who created the gravitational force.
Yes,
I mean,
Prabhu.
why the apple falling from that from this tree?
Yeah,
Actually,
he said that he discovered. Yeah, bro. He don't create anything. Yeah.
yeah, he did not created anything, Prabhu.
Discovered. Yeah, discovered. He said. Yeah.
He just create. I mean, he just said what is written in our scriptures, right? Right, like a
Yeah,
gravitational
yeah.
force. Yeah,
Yeah. He
Prabhu.
just described that. Hmm.
He just described it in a specified manner that we can understand easily, and we can make a useful of it in for our materialistic work. But
Hmm.
those who, I mean, my personal experience is that those who trust Krishna, I mean, those who have Krishna consciousness, they will get. I mean, even though they created some new things, they are already described in our scriptures before only. For example, uh, that heels, the girls. I mean, that Mataji's wear heels, right, Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, they are already mentioned in scriptures, Prabhu. I mean, when actually it was scriptured in some, what will say, temple. I mean, temple in wall. I'm not able to say, प्रभु, सॉरी। सौरभ प्रभु, आप हिंदी आता ना?
हाँ बोलिए ना प्रभु।
प्रभु, वो मंदिर के ऊपर वो क्या बोलते हैं, दीवार रहता ना, दीवार के ऊपर वो क्या बोलते हैं, नो स्क्रिप्चर्स बनाते देखो प्रभु। 5000 years, आई मीन, हम वाहनों के कितने बार मरे कि नहीं मालूम, लेकिन उधर ही मेंशन है हील्स बांधते बोल के। लेकिन वो ही या थोड़े जरा फ्यूचर प्रिडिक्ट करते, आपको मालूम ना? या some
नहीं प्रभु
members will
मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है क्या बोल रहे हो। Sorry. Extra. I don't know प्रभु what you are saying.
okay प्रभु,
Actually
for you.
my Hindi is weak प्रभु. What is you are from Hindi speaking region?
Yeah, I mean, Prabhu, what I'm saying means whatever we
Yeah.
discover here, it is already mentioned in our scriptures. That's the thing I want to say.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
explaining in big.
yes bro. Everything is there in our scripture. Yes bro.
Yeah. But
Even
see,
this
the
gravity
picture
thing is
actually.
also there. This
Prabhu?
gravity thing is also there. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. But see, here is the picture of the quantum vacuum machine. See, this is the huge quantum vacuum machine that creates. This is the nothing that they see. This is the nothing from which everything emanates.
No,
Yes,
the
Prabhu.
whole thing you just read. Swami Prabhu, I can't understand that much what they are saying. I just don't.
So,
It's
so Prabhu,
go over my head.
yes, Prabhu. So in simple way, they are saying that this universe created from nothing, and they say that this nothing means that it is a machine, and that machine is a vacuum machine. You know, we have vacuums that we vacuum the house
Hmm.
that sucks air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they say that
Hmm.
it is a quantum mechanic vacuum, that it's always continuously sucking matter, and
Nonsense, Prabhu. This is all nonsense.
Yeah. So
What is just think, Drona Prabhu, after thinking this, what will be your consciousness, huh? You
See?
just thinking these type of things.
Yes, Prabhu. But see, it's huge machine like this, and this is the universe. Can you see? From nothing, this universe is created. Read this. Some cosmologists purpose that our complex universe emerged from literally nothing.
Can I read this, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Some
Yes, Prabhu.
cosmologists. Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Some cosmologists propose that our complex universe emerged from literally nothing. Yet the universe predicted by the Big Bang theory is little more than a simple bubble of gas. What? And the nothing that produces it is the quantum mechanical vacuum, whatever, here represented by the machine. Far from being nothing, the quantum mechanical vacuum requires chapter of intricate mathematics to be described, even in current incomplete formulation. These are crazy things. I don't know what they are talking
So
about.
see, they are saying that it's created from nothing, but that then when we ask what is that nothing, then they explain it's something really complex like this machine. It requires many complex mathematical calculations to understand this quantum mechanical vacuum.
So this complex some drawing is a complex mathematical formulation, right? This machine
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Here you are
yeah. Here the quantum mechanical vacuum is represented by the machine. So they made this as representation. So this is the quantum mechanical vacuum, and from that we call nothing. The name of this machine is nothing.
how can it be nothing?
Because it is a mechanic, you know. It is a quantum.
Are Baba, whatever it is a machine, na? Then why how can we it is nothing? Little more than a simple.
Yes,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
I mean, कौन ये book लिखे? I mean, who wrote this book?
I'm not sure. This is magazine. It's not
1
kind of.
minute, bro. Sorry, bro. I can read this again. Yet the universe predicted by the Big Bang, but theory is little more than a simple bubble of gas. What is this? What it means?
Because you know they say that the Big Bang started from a one gas particle that expanded. So that just like a seed, you know, inside a seed there is the whole banyan tree. So they say that inside one atom there is the whole universe because it begins from one atom.
అయిపోయింది.
Okay, and then
Universe predicted by the Big Bang theory is little more than a simple bubble of gas. See, because they say that from bubble of gas everything expanded.
the nothing that produces it is the quantum mechanical vacuum.
Yes, Prabhu. So the quantum mechanical vacuum that is a naturally occurring state in space. So that created.
So as I understand, whatever, bro, sorry to interrupt you. So they want to say that those matters they are talking about at the time of their so-called Big Bang, those matters are coming from this quantum mechanical vacuum.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
And that quantum mechanical vacuum, it's not a simple thing. It actually requires many mathematical things inside it. So it is basically a machine like this, complex machine. And here
No, Drona Prabhu, you don't make any offense.
yes, Prabhu.
Drona Prabhu.
Of Krishna's, I mean, Krishna's spiritual master, right? I just excited very much. Said I just increased my bass to next level and just I spoke with that bass only. My family members were shocked, and I'm just feeling now little bit awkward. And before
No,
that,
bro, you are in ecstasy. Hare Krishna.
actually, before I talk about that scriptures, right? I just tried to say in Hindi, but I could not that much managed. So
No,
that
bro,
is
like
also
as like I am also not know Hindi very much. Sorry.
no
I
problem,
just
but
said
I'm
you.
say that much good. I mean, I know about the topic. What are you talking? I understand, but I have what incoming, but not.
Prabhu. Okay, sorry, Drona Prabhu. Yes, hi,
Hey,
Prabhu. What this machine? What do you say?
So this is basically the bubble of gas that nothing creates.
Hmm.
And from this gas, the Big Bang starts.
Okay.
So there is no Brahma, there is nothing machine, this Microsoft nothing. And then the nothing machine makes the bubble of gas, and from that we get the universe. Yeah. So basically that's how it went.
So this nothing machine is the reason behind Big Bang.
Yes, Prabhu. So we don't need to read Bhagavad Gita anymore. Now we know this machine created everything, and it's called nothing.
What crazy.
Yani Prabhu, we
Prabhu,
found the
really?
origin of universe. You came at good time. See, here it is. Here is the machine.
Gianni Prabhu is thinking about suicide possibly after reading all this.
This machine is called nothing, and it created the bubble, and from the
Yeah,
bubble,
this is
Big Bang started.
very good. This is called rubbish nonsense. Yes.
But nice, Prabhu. Very cool. Jai Prabhupada, Hare Krishna.
I
Good
think
job.
Elon Musk is trying to build another machine like this, and then he will
Prabhu,
call
I
it
think
nothing
it's,
too.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Elon Musk is the biggest atheist, I think. I think so.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. He don't even actually pray when he going to die by malaria.
Uh, Prabhu, he gets nothing from here, Prabhu. Why is just creating this nonsense? Yeah, even I do have one atheist friend. I just had debate with him few days back. It was a big it just became 5 to 10 minutes controversy with him.
Mm.
He
You
said
have
that
atheist friend. I have atheist brother, Prabhu. What to tell atheist friend? This is more crazy thing. You just think
We
that
can-
I have atheist.
we can hear the resignation, This
Yes,
is
Prabhu.
very
Prabhu,
difficult here.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Swara Prabhu. Do you have a debate with your brother about this God and everything?
Yeah, Prabhu. He's actually a IITer, so he don't believe this God thing.
Mm. So does he believe this machine?
Yeah, like today I am doing a conversation that he's saying that this
Hmm.
generation Z or whatever Gen Z we call, right, Gen Z. So we are basically the topics is about this sex, that how our
Hmm.
culture said that any sex, if we don't do it for the procreation reason, then it is a
Hmm.
sin, right? You will need to go to hell.
Hmm.
Who will do that? So he's saying that no, these are all nonsense. Any man and any woman can enjoy their life as they want.
Mm.
So that is their sexual desire. So they can do this. He's saying that this is called nowadays open relationship. Means you can marry, both marry, and we can enjoy with other girls or other boy, something like that. He's saying this is completely
I,
okay. He's saying like this. So how to
Prabhu,
argue
it
and
is
when?
From which Shastra
Yeah.
he's got this?
No, he don't believe in Shastra, na. He's saying polygamy is right. This monogamy is nonsense.
Hmm.
Swara Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, bro.
Prabhu, this Western culture is spreading like a fire in our Indian culture, Prabhu. It is just destroying our Indian culture, Prabhu.
Yes, bro. And
They are
after
just
all, he said these things. I said, do you from your heart believe all these things are really good? These things, this
Hmm.
Western culture. He's saying that no, but everyone has a like born. What I can say, can't explain you. He's saying that everyone has a right to feel their sexual appetite or anything like that. So for that they can do anything nonsense. He's saying. So does not
Prabhu.
matter.
After
Yeah.
hearing this,
Yeah,
did
bro.
your brother that?
Yeah.
Yes, in Bhagavad Gita, in the chapter 16, text 8, verse 8, they say that is the world is that this world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say it is produced of sex desire and has no cause other than lust. So
Yes.
this is your brother's speculation now.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the mode of ignorance,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah,
but
but yeah, bro.
enjoy
Bro, please go on. Yeah.
having these types of relationship is really, it is really not at all good, because those who those who those who come into these types of the relationships will eventually end up, will eventually not, I mean, will eventually get association of good devotees and eventually burn in his gratification, which is not at all good.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is not good. Yeah.
yes,
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, we
even
know that is not good, but everyone don't believe like that, you know. Yes, because they
even
don't read Shastra. Yeah, bro.
even I said to my atheist friend, he asked me a few questions, Prabhu. I just gave him a good answer. He said, if God is there, why we are suffering? I said, with, I mean, in the separation of Govinda, we will suffer. In this material world, we have to suffer because this is the place where we can, where we have to suffer. Like this, I just first. Second one, he said, I mean, okay, if God, okay, we have to suffer. Okay, that one is good. Second one, he asked, if people with good heart and why they are suffering. I said, if people with good heart are, if people are good heart, they would be have gone to back to Krishna. Then why did they come here? Because they have sinful reactions. I mean, they did not accept Krishna as I did not surrender into Krishna. And he asked me final question. He said that I will become devotee if I get any real existence of God, like I mean, carbonating of any there is crystals of God or Govardhanagiri. He said like this, and he said that Megalodon, you know, right, Prabhu? Megalodon, that biggest shark.
Mm.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hmm.
Krishna.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he wants,
bro.
Ah,
yes,
Prabhu. He said that Megalodon is living. I mean, it died. I mean, it came before million and million years, and you are saying that Govardhanagiri rock is 5,000 years ago. I mean, that Dwaraka rock also is 5,000 years ago. He said, I mean, he said that God is not at all real. You are living in an illusion. Like this, he said. Okay, I'm happy with it. I said that I'm happy with this illusion only. To just enjoy your sense gratification.
hmm.
Yeah, this is a very good way to end debate with this kind of people, I think.
That's problem. Oh, Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, bro.
Yes, Prabhu. If he wants to, yeah, he wants to, what's the word? I I lost the word. Yeah, he wants to observe the God, but he doesn't want to have the qualifications to be observing God. So how can he observe?
Mm. Sai Prabhu, we are talking about all these atheist friend, atheist brother, or whatever. I just some years ago, I found a article, in internet. So there are some these atheist scientists, they are from some UK or possibly from US.
Hmm.
So they did research on Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is God himself, is Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
So
So what?
they did some research that this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has actually some mental illness. They said he
Hmm.
had some mental illness. That's why he actually seeing all these illusory things, and he's seeing all this Krishna or anything everywhere, and he's jumping and roaring like that way.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
the fisherman also have mental illness. Who caught him from the river? Did he also have mental illness?
No, but means what they are saying that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has some kind of disease. That's why he hallucinating that everywhere is this Krishna. Or no one is seeing, but he is seeing because he has that mental illness.
Yes,
And
Prabhu.
all,
Yeah,
yeah,
he was mad actually. That's right.
Yes, we're supposed to be
But
mad too.
but these rascals, so-called militia, they don't know what is bhava, right? What is mahabhav? That is Lord's mahabhav pastimes. So
Yes,
these rascals
No,
can't understand.
because
Yeah.
he
this
was
is
mad.
not.
Also, do you know what his devotees did? His followers, they rubbed his head with Vishnu oil. That is the one kind of oil that cools the head. So they tried to rub Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's head with Vishnu oil and try to cool him because he was so in ecstatic love of Godhead. So they were confused, like what happened? That especially when he got initiated, or yeah, I
Yeah,
think
whatever these people are saying that he just hallucinating or something like that.
yes,
I'm
bro.
seeing
But there
some.
was also because it was not only him who saw these things. Because you know the story of the fisherman who found Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the river, in the sea. Do you know
Yeah,
that?
unconsciousness in the sea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also his body parts. Do you know they were they were not, together. His bones were all, they were not in one piece. His bones got, separated inside the body, and his body went all like jelly, It was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was huge body also. He's really tall. And
Mm-hmm.
all his body parts, they went like to different parts, and everything became weird. And yeah, and the fisherman was seeing this, and he thought it's ghost or something. He couldn't understand. But the fisherman was not crazy. If we accept that, okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is crazy, but the fisherman who saw him uh, in that state, he was in the, imagine you found some man underwater in the sea. You will think this is some dead body or something, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not dead. So how we can explain this? If was the fisherman also crazy, then was the whole city crazy? Everyone who saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do these things, so were they crazy? Or
Yes, just like Halidas Thakur, who just commit suicide, and then they throw him in the river, and then he just he just came back to life normally after descending the river. He just come back to life.
yes,
So
Prabhu.
this all story. This is not myth. This is
And
story that
possibly
relate.
Swami Prabhu. Sorry, Gianni Prabhu, I interrupted you.
Mm.
So,
No, you
so,
can still
I, sorry, Prabhu. Yeah, Prabhu.
Mm.
Sorry, Swami Prabhu.
Yes,
You know that that there is another pastime where Lord is basically like a tortoise when he went to this Gosala and he remembered his pastime because
mm,
he is Krishna. So when he remembered that he is like a tortoise or something like that,
yes,
he's
Prabhu.
like totally, yeah, he totally his body is totally contracted
Yeah,
like a, yeah, like a mud or something.
yes, Prabhu. Yeah, so
Yeah, so these people can say anything. We don't care for them.
But I think that this is actually most believable that the machine that we just saw,
Oh yeah,
this
bro.
machine
Yeah.
that we just saw,
Mm.
so yes, this machine is more, yeah, this is nonsense. But I think that I can trust that Mahaprabhu, you know, he had a body. This is symptom of his Mahabhav, that his body will become like jelly and sometimes we contracted. I think this I can manage, but this machine I cannot. Yes,
yes, Prabhu.
this I cannot. This is really, sometimes you cannot think about nothing because you just don't understand. Now, when I saw that machine, I just, yeah, I just don't understand. They are very bewildered, yeah, by
Yes,
their false ego. Yeah. So
And most unfortunate thing what Swami Prabhu in Bengal, because here the Lord actually Mahaprabhu is from Bengal,
yes, Prabhu.
Here all people believe that Lord actually killed by some Purohitas in Jagannath Mandir, in Puri. They basically killed the Lord and they basically buried him underground. So
Mm-hmm.
how you just see the what kind of Kali Yuga where we are now. The people are now thinking like this way that Lord can be killed by someone.
Yes, Prabhu. What Pranjal Prabhu is saying? Yes, Prabhu. Yes, they haven't studied the sea yet, but now they want to study other planets.
Yes, this is what I say every time I talk to someone who is inclined in science. Just say to him, you know, we doesn't even know what are underwater. We
Yes.
cannot go so far underwater, you know. So we need some very high tech, high technology to go there, and I think we haven't got yet. But we want to go to Mars, you know,
Yes, Prabhu.
and we didn't even know what's underwater, what's under beneath the earth too, you know. We don't know. But we want to go to Mars. We want to go to the high planetary system. This is crazy. This is
Yes,
just
Prabhu.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know one more crazy information. These NASA people, they went to so-called their Mars mission, you know. Just I said, and they are sending some 4K footages from there. And those footages literally showing that there is nothing, you know. Like the whole place is desert and there is like nothing. And they found out some you know this you know the Mount Everest, na Prabhu, Sai Prabhu, in our earth. So they found out some 3 times more than this our Mount Everest existed something in Mars. So because Mount Everest is the highest, right, in our world.
Yeah.
Yeah, they found something 3 times more taller basically in Mars. And they
Ah.
are saying that this is a big discovery we made by exploring Mars.
Yes, Prabhu. They can climb that too. Like
Yeah,
that.
they are saying that our Mars orbiter took exactly in minute details everything from upper side of the Mars. They are saying all these things that some
Yes.
But
orbiter is flying. Yeah, yeah, no, go on. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
yeah, no, but I think that this go to Mars, this is because they want to earn money. This is a big business actually. With this, they can sell what they want actually, because they will. Elon Musk actually, his fortune is based on those big discovery, you know. If he can go there, then he will make more money, you know. This is all for sense gratification.
no, bro.
So they
Yeah,
are.
yes. Sorry, bro. Jitani, bro. I want to say something.
Mm.
Oh, if they
So
actually going to somewhere and all seeing all these things, what is actually like, what is the benefit it's coming on their life? Why they are doing this? What the benefit they are getting from such things by doing such things?
I think they get
Means
nice clothes.
they're getting no benefit, right, bro? This is
so,
like some crazy.
they have no benefit, but they are demoniac people. And the text and in the chapter 16 is very good chapter for this for describing these demonic tendencies. In the
Jani,
text
bro, sorry,
18,
sorry,
they will
I
say,
actually, yeah, bro, I
yeah.
actually again and again actually interrupting you. So sorry for my offenses. Sorry,
Oh,
bro.
no problem. In the text 18, they will say, bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demons become the demons become envious of the supreme personality of Godhead, who is situated in their own body and in the body of others, and blaspheme against the real religion. This is describing what we are uh, talking about. Uh,
Yes, Prabhu.
these people, they just bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, and lust and anger.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
become
bro, like
envious. They just become envious of the supreme
because
personality of Godhead.
they want to explore these places because why? Because they just want to get
Yes,
sense gratification.
yeah.
Otherwise, why
So
they
they
want
will
to?
end up
Yeah,
blaspheme the real religion. They will end up blaspheme the real religion.
yeah.
just like
Yeah,
your
like,
brother,
yeah,
he
yeah,
don't want to accept Krishna because he end
no,
up
no,
like
no.
this, you know. Yeah,
Yeah, he is actually a established so-called scientist. Yeah.
yeah. So in the in
Yeah.
conclusion, in the text 19, Krishna said, "Those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest amongst men, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. So they will take birth again, but in demoniac species of life.
Yes, Prabhu.
So how can them understand?"
Yeah, you know, Gianni Prabhu, like there is description in Srimad Bhagavatam that beyond this earthly realm, there is like many lower kind of consciousness-based planetary system. You know, those planetary system, if someone fall down, na, there is no chance of God realization.
Yes, Prabhu.
So those are very demoniac kind of actually. Yes, I Prabhu.
Incredible. I read this last part. Such occurrences are called vacuum fluctuations. The fluctuations cannot be directly observed. So see, Prabhu, the machine is there, the quantum vacuum machine, but you cannot observe it actually.
Yeah,
So this is like the impersonalist God.
it's kind of impersonalist mathematical machine, so
Yeah.
called.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's crazy, is it?
it is so funny, you know.
I need to
I
I need to
just
send this to my brother. Actually, he will enjoy
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
someone
This
introduce
is
you?
I don't excuse me, I didn't I wasn't there. The title of this book is what is the title of this book?
It's it's
This is some
Origin.
article, bro. I think
Ah, this is okay. Article. Big question. Origin.
origins.
Okay. Origin. Because it's the first time I just yeah came to see about
I
this
just
legend.
wondering that Pranjal Prabhu, what good fortune you have. You are also a scientist, but you are in the path of Krishna. So that is a good fortune, bro. Somewhere, please stay here, bro.
Prabhu.
I am actually like you. You know, I know what is going on this material science and everything. So please don't go to this Maya.
So so
Krishna is
so
real.
so
Yeah,
Surah
bro.
Prabhu, you just have to use your capacity for the sake of preaching Krishna consciousness.
Oh, thank you, bro. I am just a Narada,
Yeah,
bro.
yes,
I have no
you
qualification,
need
bro.
because you know their background, you know the nonsense. So you just can do what Swarup Damodar, you know the disciple of Srila Prabhupada do.
Yes, Prabhu.
This is you have to give your perspective and just uh, compare with Shrimad Bhagavatam or Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, you know, and yeah, this will need the people will need it because they have to uh, understand that this knowledge that they are so proud of, this is rubbish nonsense. This is really rubbish.
Yeah,
So
you
they
know,
have to
Gianni, bro.
understand that.
In this context, you know, once my mother, I am explaining to her that actually what kind of birth we get, what kind of intelligence, what kind of beauty we will get, all actually decided by soul's past karma. And according to that, that soul actually transmigrate to certain kind of mother soul.
Yes.
So, so she said that these are all actually genetics thing. I said yes,
Yes.
genetics, but just think more. Why that particular person come to that particular genetics? Why that soul go to that particular genetics? Because of
Mm,
his or her previous karma. Then
mm.
then she said, oh, this is so deep, huh? I can't understand this before. Actually, yes.
Hmm.
So
And in your family, you are the only one who eat prasad.
yeah, bro, like they all eat meat, fish, and everything. And
Oh,
Bengali people means they eat fish. Yeah.
this is why they wouldn't understand. They will not understand. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
because
They
they
eat,
have to
yeah.
control. they have to control their tongue first.
Yeah, they are so-called Hindu, means they worship everything, Krishna, Kali, Ganesh, everything, but they are not like devotee.
Yeah.
It's not strict very, yeah. Yeah, Prabhu, and that's why my father actually, I have so much argument with my father that he said that you people are very much conservative. Why we need to so much conservation? What we eat and what we all this. These are all very conservative things. He's saying, yeah. I said,
Yeah, this is
other,
the mode of passion. You know, they just want to make India some such a great country about materialism. But India is already a great country. This is Bharata Valsa. So they have
yeah,
to
yeah. But
they,
they
they
can't
have to
understand. Yeah.
yeah. Bharata Valsa is the greatest of the whole all the creation. You know, so we have to just acknowledge that India, yes, the, it's spirituality, you know. Spirituality is not
That is our real
materialism, you
thing.
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is not materialism, you know. So those people who are engaged in such misconception is now demoniac. They are demoniac.
Yeah,
They
you
want
know,
to
like
just
my,
enjoy life.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah. Actually, you know, bro, like my father also did so much higher study. You know, he actually completed PhD in chemistry. You know, he's a big chemist kind of thing.
Okay.
So, oh my God, he is a totally science fellow. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why
But
he also pushed me to engineering. That's why I am doing engineering now.
yeah, I know. But
Unfortunate.
now you have to become strong devotee so you can inspire them to eat prasad and chant Hare Krishna. This is all that you can do for them. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, no, actually, I want to say that my mother is eating non-veg, but she actually started to chanting 2 rounds of Hare Krishna.
Okay.
And my father is saying that I can chant anything because he's following Ramakrishna. So he is saying that I can chant any name. So whatever, he don't listen. And he's saying that I can chant even in my mind. Who said you to tell me that I will not chant loudly? What you will do? I will chant in my mind. What you will do? I said, okay, I will not do anything. What I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
do?
This is because you are in the stage of purification. But when you will become strong devotee, they will get inspired. Krishna will use you. So
Yeah,
just focus on
I
yourself.
don't know,
Just
Prabhuji.
focus on yourself.
It's the
Yes.
mercy of Prabhupada only, if possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like me, it's the same. It's very difficult for me too. But I I just focus on myself. I just need to become strong devotee. Then they will get inspired. And if they don't get inspired, that this is Krishna's will. I don't care. I just don't care. I need to get detached of this so-called family because this is not
You
my
know,
family at all.
one day, he is explaining me to a philosophy. You know, he just, I am just eating my prasad, and he is also some eating something, and we just sit there. So my father is explaining me a philosophy. He is saying that who is Krishna? It is actually his philosophy. So he is saying that Krishna is a great man like Vivekananda, who actually existed some 5,000 years ago, and he realized some Brahman, and that's why he is explaining this Bhagavad Gita. So I said that this is called Mayavad. We call this Mayavad. So he just said, "You just don't know anything. You get out from here." I said, "Okay." This is actually Mayavad. Mayavadi people are like this.
Yes.
First of all, he don't know what is Mayavad. I tried to explain him, but he said, "Get out." I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
What
Don't
I able to
explain.
do?
Don't explain. Don't waste no time. You are surrounded by Mayavad, demoniac people. Don't waste your time. Just yeah, be strong because yeah, I think this is
Yeah,
not a
actually,
very
his argument is actually very weak, you know, Prabhu. Like he
yeah.
is saying that I said him that do you know about Srila Prabhupada? he actually went to 60 at America, you know, and he actually did so much spreading of this Sanatan Dharma, you know, all over the world, more than your Vivekananda. Do you know all these things? So then he is saying that I even don't care. I even don't care to read these things. He said Vivekananda preached the Sanatan Dharma in whole world. Yes, actually, like this, actually in whole India, many people think that this Swami Vivekananda go to the West and he preached this Sanatan Dharma. But it is actually a hoax. It is not true, actually. So what to say, bro? This kind of people,
No,
this
you
kind of
cannot
family.
say nothing.
family
You
living.
cannot say nothing.
Yeah, but now I can't even leave these things right now because I read so much Prabhupada. I can't leave now. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you definitely have to stay.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hare Krishna,
You keep chanting.
by your
Yeah.
mercy, bro. Like you are a very
No,
big version of
this is
Prabhu.
by the mercy of the Lord, the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. You are here because of we are here because of His mercy. Yeah, because of His mercy we are here. So now we have to be like father, like son and father. You know, our Srila Prabhupada is our true father. So we just have to be a good son and listen to the father. You know, and our
Yes,
father
Prabhu. That is
he
true.
just want us to become strong devotee and preach to people who will understand, not preach to people who just don't care. They don't care about this, you know. So if they
Hmm.
don't care, we just have to why we are caring so much, you know.
Yeah,
We
bro.
just have to focus on the people
It's
who actually want to know about this knowledge. And Krishna
yeah,
will
bro.
do the rest.
Hmm.
He will
That is
do
true.
he will help them. If we are more devotee of Krishna in this world, they will get inspired. Why not?
Yes,
the, the,
Prabhu.
the,
That
the,
is true.
the young people, they will get inspired for uh, those youth who do some nonsense thing around the world, and they will not get inspired for people who chant and be happy and just have some very good philosophy, and they will not get inspired. They will get inspired.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
many young people want to come in Krishna consciousness because they saw that the people, the so-called scientists, they cannot explain nothing. They just bewildered by false ego, and they just nonsense, you know. So they came to Krishna consciousness because they find some relief, they find some salvation, they find some
Yeah.
explanation, yeah, to all this nonsense, to all this mess. So we just have
Hmm.
to focus on these people, and in this group,
Hmm.
in this Vaishnav group, they are like this young devotee, Dalati ba Dalani Balchi, I think
Yeah,
Dalani
Dharani
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dalani Prabhu is very young, and he is so determined to be brahmachari. You know,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
Prabhu.
inspire. This is for me. This is inspiration. You know, when I talk to him, he always very respectful. He tell me, yeah, I want to become brahmachari. I want to become full-time devotee. You know, this is very
Yeah,
inspiring.
actually, he's very respectful to everyone. I talked to him
Yes,
also. Yeah.
and he's very young, Prabhu. So I
Hmm.
think that we have to just focus on those people because those people, this is the young generation.
Yes, Prabhu.
If they can become Krishna consciousness, the world will change.
Yeah,
Literally.
Swami Prabhu. Once I joined this Ishtagashti of Prahalad Prabhu, and I said that my father is like that. My home, they are all atheists. They don't believe. Then Prahalad Prabhu asked me a question: do you believe at first? You believe in
Yes.
Krishna consciousness?
Yeah.
So this is like striking me hard actually. If I believe, I don't care for them.
Yes,
I
Prabhu.
will then follow.
Yeah, that's nice
I
to
will
hear.
stay here. Yeah, Prabhu. So this is very eye-opening thing.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhus, for sharing this.
Thank
So
you
thank
very
you,
much
Prabhu.
for the discussion, and all glory Srila Prabhupada.
Jai
All
Sri Ram.
glories
All
to Srila
glories to
Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
See, here is one other machine. This is called the machine of chance. This is the chance. See, it's really complex actually.
These are all weird things.
So this machine of chance, there comes different matter, and sometimes suddenly there is conscious matter that's
Oh, this is really nonsense.
and this by
Ah.
chance sometimes this robot comes is full, it's ready. But
You
And you
you
see
all
his
know,
hand.
yeah. You all know that Ravana story. Ravana want to build a setu kind of thing or some staircase towards heaven. You know,
Yes,
he was
yes.
unsuccessful.
Like Elon
He
Musk.
can't. Yeah, Elon Musk.
This is our modern Ravan, you know. This is modern time Ravan.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. He want to go to Mars, you know, yeah. But Ravan, at that time, he just knows stairs, you know. He doesn't know about the spaceship and all those things. Yeah. He just want to build stairs. But this is Ravan. This is philosophy. Yeah. They are
Actually, those time,
atheistic.
yeah, those time is also there is Pushparat kind of thing. So we don't know what kind of thing those are. But
Hmm.
those are some kind of highly, they said highly technological things also there in the Ramayana time. Yeah.
See, here is the origin of universe, the gas bubble.
So this gas bubble generating this universe, right? This
Yes,
quantum fluctuation thing or whatever they are saying.
So
yeah.
basically, if I thought this is the same thing.
Yes, Prabhu.
What is cool?
Yes, Prabhu.
This is really
Yeah, they mistaken this because the Hiranyagarbha, that is like an egg. That's huge egg. That the universe is inside the egg. But it doesn't mean that it starts from some gas bubble.
So Sami Prabhu, this Hiranyagarbha, you are saying that what is this? This is coming from Mahavishnu, right?
Yes, Prabhu, from his pores. From the pores. It's like egg.
And basically, what Prahlad Prabhu said that this Hiranyagarbha thing is for every individual universe, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
There is one Hiranyagarbha for every universe.
Yes, Prabhu. It's
Hmm.
like that. It has 7 coverings, and each covering is 10 times more larger than the previous covering.
this Sula Prabhu, you read Bhagavatam.
No, bro, just Bhagavad Gita, bro, and Bhagavatam just here and there in just in Ishtohasti. Or
You need
not
to read
continuous.
Bhagavatam, Prabhu. You need to read Bhagavatam.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, bro. Definitely.
I strongly request you to read Bhagavatam, Prabhu, because you need those knowledge. You will get more fixed up in your Krishna philosophy. You need to just read Bhagavatam, Prabhu.
Yes,
Okay,
Prabhu.
bro. Yeah, bro.
Yes, you can because I was asking actually this question to Tadvavid Das Prabhu, and he said that we need to just read the whole Bhagavatam. You know, just we start in the first canto, and then we progress gradually. So
Yes, bro.
everyone can read. We just begin to read, because Bhagavatam is the next step of Bhagavad Gita. Then the next step of Bhagavatam is Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Yeah, bro. That I heard from Prabhupada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to level up, you know. Just read the Bhagavatam and yeah, you will definitely level up because
Yeah.
Bhagavatam is very something. It is really, really something.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. I will do so in someday. Yeah.
Haribol, Jai Shila Prabhupada.
Whoa.
Jai Sri Prabhupada.
Okay, now let's read Shikshastakam prayers.
Yes.
Cheto darpanamarjanam pavamaha shreyah kairavachandrika vitaranam vidyavadu jivanam anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamritasvadanam sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam.
Nam Makariba Uda Nija Salva Shakti Statala Pita Niyamita Smaranena Kalaha Tadishi Tavaklipa Bhagavan Mamapi Dodaiva Midisha Miha Jani Nanulagaham. Sorry, Prabhu.
Vinatapi, excuse me, Prabhu. Vinanapi sunichena tarorapi saishnuna maninamnadena kirtanya sadahari.
Na dhanam na chanam na sundarim kavitam va jagadisa kamaye mama janmani sare bhavatad bhakti ahe tukitai.
Ainandatanuja kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam budau kripa tava pada pankaja sthitatuli sadrsam vichintaya.
Nayanam Galadashru Dayada Vadanam Gadgada Luddara Giram Pulakayani Chitam Vapukadam Tavanam Agrahani Bhavishyati.
Yigaitam nimishena chakshusha pravishyaitam sunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda viraye name.
Libo.
Anipol.
Aslisyava Padalatam Pinashtumam Aldashanam Almahatam Kalotubam Yata Tatava Vidatatulam Pato Matplananatastu Saivana Palaham.
Haribo. Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to the living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting this name. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a good state of mind, thinking oneself of what that the strong and the sweet. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all senses of prestige, and should be ready to offer respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
O Almighty Lord, I
Oh,
have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful woman, nor do I want any numbers of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service birth after birth. Sorry, Prabhu.
no, bro. Okay, bro. O son of Maharaja Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet.
O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name?
I know no one. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally. Sri Sikshastakam ki jai.
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 It's an offenses to the holy name. First offense. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
Second offense, to consider the name of demigod like Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of Lord Vishnu.
Three offense.
Third,
To
bro,
oh,
sorry,
come
bro,
on,
go on, bro. No, bro,
no,
no,
it's
bro.
good. No problem.
Okay, bro, fine. Then,
Yeah.
third offense, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master.
4. To blaspheme the Vedic scripture of scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version.
Fifth offense, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination.
Sixth offense, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. Seventh offense,
Yes, Prabhu.
no, you can go on, bro.
It is seventh
Yeah.
offense to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name.
Eighth offense, to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as putative activities, karma kanda.
Ninth offense, to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
10th offense, to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success Krishna Prema. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhu Vyaivacha Pachtanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
Panchadata ki jai, Nityananda Prabhu ki
Jai,
Jai,
Prabhu ki
Jai.
jai.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Jai,
Jai.
Jai.
Hari
Jai.
Hari Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Hari Bol.
Bol.